Hey TikTok, hey YouTube. I wanted to come to y'all real quick. On my YouTube, y'all, please help me grow it. It's at TD Watkins 8993. I wanted to come to y'all real quick because I was watching Don Lemon yesterday. That's where I get my most of my news from. I get it from Don Lemon because he's a sorry about that, y'all. But Don Lemon is a true reporter. My battery's low. Is a true reporter, and so I get a lot of my news from him on Don Lemon Live. I'm part of the Lemon Nation. I get a lot of my news from the Midas Touch because I like their stuff, especially Michael Popo, because he's a lawyer and he's suing Trump. So I love that. But anyway, y'all, I wanted to come this morning, this Saturday morning, real quick because I got my grandson. But it was so, I felt so bad for Don yesterday because when JD Vance put that letter out saying that the racist guy that they had let go that was part of Doge, they had resigned, and Elon Musk did the poll, and most of the people on X said to bring him back. Don Lemon was like, what kind of America is this? Now, he's from New Orleans, but he must have been very sheltered. I'm from Tennessee. This has always been America. I've always seen people like JD Vance. Always. Majority of the time, you could work with them. I wouldn't want to go to dinner with them. I don't want a racist in my presence outside of when I have to. But a lot of times, they'll change a tire and stuff. You know what I mean? They just feel like, they don't even really feel like they're racist. They just feel like the races should not mix. And they should stay above everybody. No matter whether their grandparents go out, Mel. No matter if their grandparents or their parents or somebody got them in there or not. They feel like that's what they should be able to do. And so I've worked with them. Grew up with people like JD Vance. So Don Lemon, he was hurt. And he was like, well, how can he be like that? And his wife, I call them red dot Indians, so to differentiate from Native Americans. And how could he do that and he go along with it? Well, I've always heard that JD Vance, that the wife was a beard. You know what I mean? That JD Vance played for the other team. That's what I've always heard. So, even if he didn't, you can see how easily he could go along with it because he loves the power. He even said himself that he goes to therapy to see how to treat his kids. Who has to go to therapy to know how to treat their kids? This is who this man is. He's just not a good man. He married this woman and she stays with him. Now, what you want to know is what's wrong with her. That you could be with a man that's all right with racism and your kids are mixed. Your kids are half red dot Indian and you're willing to stay with them. So we're questioning the wrong one. JD Vance is gonna be who JD Vance is, y'all. He's gonna be who he is. It's the wife that I want to know what her problem is. You know what I mean? This guy that they're bringing back said he would never marry outside of his race. And he said that he was racist before racism was cool. Okay? And JD Vance's wife is okay with that. She don't have a problem with all of the things that this man has said. And so that means that's how he feel about her children too. And JD Vance is skinning and grinning talking about, but this is a 25-year-old kid. I had 3 kids by the time I was 25. What? He ain't no kid. He know exactly what he's doing. He know he's a racist piece of crap. And that's okay, because I don't have no problem. For me, growing up in the South, that's why I love Tennessee. Growing up in the South taught me a lot of lessons. I want you to be out in the open with your racism. I don't want you to hide your racism. Because I don't. All righty, y'all. Because I don't want to spend my money with a racist. So you do you, boo. Just don't try to trick me out of my green dollar. That's the only problem I got with it. And that's for real. And so the fact that Don Lemon felt like, well, he should have stood up for his wife. This man would never stand up for his wife. He probably felt like when he married her, he conquered her. He probably felt like, I'm the master. That's how he felt. So why would he stand up for his wife and his kids? People talked about them like a dog, and he didn't stand up for them. Look at Marco Rubio. Trump talked about his wife like a dog, called her names, called him name, his dad name, and he's still licking his boots. These are some disgusting, wicked people. But just like I forgot them, you always had those that was around Penguin, that was around the Joker, that went along to get along. So this is who America is. Now, stone cold hardcore racists, they're probably on maybe 15% of America. But we have these 15% that have slithered to the top. So don't be hurt and don't be surprised about JD Vance. 2026 is coming up. Let's flip that House. Let's flip that Senate and make them be lame duck. They shouldn't be able to, because I don't care about you being racist, but don't use my dollar to be racist. And since my tax dollar is part of it, the House and the Senate, y'all, we got to flip that. And any people out here talking about both of the parties are alike and this and the third, honey, we only got two real parties. So you better choose which side you're on. And everybody not going to go with us. Let them go on with Jill Stein or whoever they want to go with. Let them go on. Because I saw a young black woman on YouTube spouting that nonsense. No party's perfect. But you go on about your business. Because we that actually march, that actually get out there and get in the mud, we ain't got time for you. Okay? It's the have-not versus the haves. Get it out the paint. Stay woke. Don't worry about cancel culture. From an angry black woman out of Tennessee, we got this, y'all. Welcome to our revolution.